What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another week of Staying Salty. This week is what I eat in a day. So you guys are about to find out all the tips and tricks, top secret, that I do, what I eat and stuff to gain weight with CF. Fair warning though, I eat like a child.
I got cystic fibrosis. See, I've got cystic fibrosis.
If I work from home or it's the weekend, I will usually have bacon and waffles. So, that's the way I go about it. This morning, like I said, I'm working from home today. I'm out of bacon. Out of bacon. So, I can't have waffles or Pop-Tarts without bacon. So, I'm just going to have a Hot Pocket and then, we'll go from there. I'll see what I'm going to get for lunch later. All right, guys, real quick, I want to take a minute and explain to you how and why I eat the way I do. In order to gain weight with CF. You guys are probably familiar with growing up with CF. We always are told, eat as much as you can, eat as much fat as you can, just eat all the calories you can to gain weight. When you're at a lower lung function, I'm at 43%, I think that's kind of BS. Reason being is your body burns so many calories throughout the day trying to compensate for your breathing that you're just burning so many calories, you burn up all your fat, and that's a big reason why I work out as much as I do. It's harder to burn muscle than it is to burn fat. So if I can eat in order to gain more muscle mass rather than fat, then I'm going to put on more weight, which then is going to make my body stronger, which then is also going to improve my lung function. So that's the way I do. That's why I eat the way I eat. But what I do is I calculate how many calories it takes me to gain weight, okay? Then I break those calories into macronutrients. So all calories are made up of fats, proteins, and carbohydrates, 3 things. So I break my calories into percentages of those. So for example, every day I try to hit 3,500 calories at least by the end of the day, and 50% of those comes from carbohydrates. 30% of those comes from protein, and 20% of those comes from fat. Now it sounds tedious, and it is tedious, to track all day, but I promise it shows results. Doing this method, I can put on 1 or 2 pounds a week. I gained 32 pounds using this and working out. So believe me, it works, guys. I'm going to show you throughout the day-to-day how I track my calories. I use MyFitnessPal. It's an app for Android and iOS, and it's even a website. You can go on the website and just do it there. So a lot of times at work, I'll be on the website and I'll log it there. Anyway, guys, that's the way I do it. If you guys are interested in learning how I calculate those things, though, the calories and the macronutrients, I have 2 videos on my personal channel, Larry Bryan CF. One is called How I Bulk Up with CF. The other one's called Calorie Needs with CF. And both of those videos, I show you exactly how to calculate those numbers. So how many calories you need, how many protein, carbs, fats you need, all that kind of stuff. But since we're just starting the day, I'll go ahead and show you MyFitnessPal on my phone real quick just to show you we're starting out clean, 3,500 calories to go. 50% of those is carbs, proteins 30%, and fat is going to be from 20%. So let's check it out. All right, guys, as you can see today, we're starting out at 3,500 calories. Actually, exercise is 1, so 3,500 plus 1. If I scroll down, you can go to nutrition down here, and then it's going to show you, okay, I have 263 grams of protein to go, 438 carbs, and fat is 78. Now, the hardest one for me is definitely this protein right here. Like, I have such a hard time hitting protein, and I eat, like, tons of meat. You guys all saw all the chicken I have, but it's just so hard to get all that protein in. So I at least try to hit 1 gram of protein for 1 pound of body weight that I have. So right now, I'm weighing right about 130, so I'm at least 130 grams of protein. That's going to help me maintain and build my muscle, and then I'm going to try to reach more than that, but we'll see what happens. All right. Let's start with breakfast. As I said earlier, I am out of bacon. So, I'm going to settle for a Hot Pocket this morning. Right in here. Have one of these bad boys. 2 minutes and 10 seconds. I remember the time on these puppies. I'm going to start with a Hot Pocket. Go from there. I think I'm going to eat and then pack up and go get some work done at Starbucks today. And luckily I get to work from home. So, for breakfast, Hot Pocket, Pepsi, work meeting. Bad news, Hot Pocket did not fill me up. So, which is great, because anytime I'm not filled up, that means I can eat more, which means I have a better chance at hitting my goals for the day. So I don't really want to cook anything else because I'm lazy. I want to like get out of the house and go work. So what I'm going to do is have a quick protein shake. That's not just a normal protein shake, it's a weight gain shake. So I'll show you guys my cabinet up here. Don't get intimidated by this. I have lots of supplements, as you guys can see. But yeah, so this is a typical protein shake. So as you guys can see in here, focus, 22 grams of protein, calories is 100. So not a lot. That's the kind of protein shake you want to take right after working out. But this kind of protein shake up here is the big one. Serious Mass. So we have 50 grams of protein. Calories is 1,250, 1,640 with a certain kind of milk. So anytime I'm not getting back from working out and I want protein, that's what I have, guys. So I have it in this tub right here to make it easier on me. So I'm gonna go ahead and make one of these puppies. And I make it with, there's that wonderful Hot Pocket I downed. But I make it with almond milk, 16 ounces of almond milk, the full serving of the Serious Mass, and then I'm gonna add in, where's it at? Hiding from me, look at this. Boom. I'm gonna add in some peanut butter. So peanut butter, I'm gonna get an extra 190 calories and an extra 7 grams of protein.
What we do here is go back.
Alright guys, got a shake here made, Hot Pocket 8, so all I got now is to drink the shake. Log this, so log every meal right away, otherwise you will forget to log it or you just won't feel like doing it. And for those who are wondering, I'm sure 3 enzymes is what I take. That is totally subjective, so don't copy me. 3 enzymes with every meal. I don't really eat snacks, I only eat meals. And then I have 3 enzymes with every shake by itself. If I have a meal plus a shake like I'm doing now, I usually do 3 enzymes with my meal and then I'll just add 1 or 2 enzymes to compensate for the shake. So right now I'm gonna have 2 enzymes because this is a big shake. I added peanut butter in there, a lot of calories, a lot of carbs. But yeah, that's how I'm gonna do it. All right, shakes down, guys. You can see this breakfast right here is what I just had. Didn't have my full Pepsi, so 0.8. Had my ham and cheese Hot Pocket, Serious Mass, vanilla almond milk, and peanut butter for a total of 1,300 calories, 1,316. We get on nutrition. Let's see where we're at. We have 41 grams of protein, 227 carbs, and fat. Fat, I really don't care if I go over at all because I'm not worried about my body ever getting fat. But carbs and protein, I try to stick pretty close to this. If I go over it, it's not a big deal. But yeah, I try to hit these pretty close. Alright guys, I forgot to film, but I'm at Panera, and I was studying all day, and now I'm eating ham and cheese sandwich, Panera mac and cheese, with chips. I'll show you guys here in a minute, and then we'll log it. Guys, what's going on? So just got back from working out. You guys just saw me eat my Panera lunch. After Panera, me and my workout partner, friend for a long time, we ended up going to the gym. Did some chest and triceps today, if you're wondering. But anyway, you can see I look like crap. But I never showed you guys the log, so check this log out real quick where I log my nutrition. So I did the small mac and cheese, the drink, and the ham and cheese sandwich with bacon on it, 1,240 calories. So you can see I only have 955 remaining. And since I just got back from the gym, I'll have a quick protein shake. Not the weight gain one, but the quick dissolving, which is called a whey isolate. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So I'm gonna have that quick shake. I'm gonna take a shower, and then after my stomach and my body settles down, and I feel like I'm not gonna throw up, I'm gonna eat some tacos. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, I'm gonna share with you guys a weakness real quick. So you guys know how I am. I never told my friends or girlfriends I had CF. Because of that, I never put anything on Facebook that has to do with me and CF. All my high school buddies are still friends with me from on Facebook from high school, obviously, and it's not a platform. I do Twitter a little bit, I do Instagram, and obviously YouTube, but I'd never let anything with CF on Facebook. And I just want to show you guys this post I just did on Instagram, and it makes me really want to share it on Facebook because I'm proud of my progress. And so I did this post for Motivation Monday, actually. But it's me, right? And the caption, so the caption reads, "The picture of someone with a genetic lung disease, only capable of using 43% of his lungs. Work hard for what you want and crush the challenges that get in your way." So I really like this post. I think it was very appropriate for Motivation Monday, but I can't make myself share it on Facebook. I'm very proud of how far I've come, how hard I've worked, and just because it says genetic lung disease, I don't want to share it on Facebook, and it drives me nuts. Anyway, so that's a weakness of mine, you guys already know, but it's perfect timing to share that with you guys and just show my frustration that, like, a little part of me, even though I do the YouTube and Instagram and I go speak and stuff, a little part of me still is afraid to share. So we all have our challenges, right? We gotta work through them. So maybe one day I will fully open up on Facebook, but I wanted to share that with you guys. All right, protein shake and shower. And I forgot to tell you guys, I also forgot bacon on my sandwich earlier. I got bacon, but I forgot to log it. And I forgot, if you guys saw my sandwich, I had a bag of chips. I ate like 3/4 of the bag of chips, and I forgot to log that. So, like, I just knocked out 200 more calories. All right, guys, tacos are made. Rapi, shh, trying to do video. Tacos are made. Got out of the shower. I'm exhausted. You can't tell from my eyes trying to close on me. Here's the tacos tonight. So I got 4 tacos with beef and cheese. I like my tacos plain. I got my caffeine-free Pepsi right there. And that's going to be it for tonight, guys. So I'll show you my log real quick. So on the log, as I get it ready, as you can see, I went over my calories. So I've actually had 3,800 calories, 300 over. Dinner, you know, there's a soda, the meat, the cheese, the tacos, the seasoning. I weighed it all out. And there's my protein shake I had earlier with, I did have a Monster, which doesn't really count towards my nutrition stuff, but I had it in there. So then you go nutrition. So as you guys see, I didn't hit my protein goal, but at least I had more than my body weight. So I'm maintaining and building muscle that way. I had more carbs, which is I'm totally fine with. Fat, I had more fat than my goal, which I really don't care about, and that's perfectly fine. So that's it, guys. That's how I eat. I promise it works, guys. You know, I don't have a feeding tube. My lung function's 43%, so my body is fighting a lot to compensate for my breathing, which is burning more calories. And literally, I mean, day in, day out, I track my food. And it's best to stay consistent. So I know, like, I went 300 over on my calories a day, but if I would just hit that 3,500 and keep my protein, carbs, and fats consistent, then my body's going to adjust to that. So then in a week or 2 weeks, 3 weeks, whatever from now, when I stop gaining weight, I can just add 300 more calories. And then my body's going to say, oh, wow, I need to get bigger, right? We're eating more. So it's best to stay consistent. If you go over, it's not a big deal, but you at least want to hit your goals. I hope that helps you guys if you're trying to gain weight with CF, or if you're just wondering what I eat in a day. That's pretty much it. Like I said, I worked from home today, so it was a really relaxed day as far as eating. I didn't have to like meal prep my food for lunch, or I didn't have to like worry about going out to lunch, getting home from work, all that kind of thing. Tomorrow morning I have work, so you know, I'll probably try to write down tonight what I'm gonna have for my breakfast and my lunch tomorrow, so that way it saves me some time. But yeah, it does get tedious, guys, logging this stuff all the time. But I promise you, as soon as you see results, you know, you gaining weight, especially if you work out, it gets addicting. It's so awesome to see progress after you work so hard at it. And that's what CF is, right? I mean, we have to fight hard, because if we don't and we just sit on the sidelines, CF takes over. All right, guys. Hope that's a wrap on the video. Hope you guys got everything you wanted to know. Like I said, if you're interested in finding out how I calculate those things, I'll leave the links in the description box below. I'm going to eat these delicious tacos, get my extra however many calories it is, and hit the hay so I can be up tomorrow morning for work. Robbie, real quick. Shh. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. I will see you next Thursday. And I don't remember what the topic is, but it's going to be another good topic. All right, guys. Hashtag stay salty. Bye, guys.
See, I've got cystic fibrosis.